All right, got an install this morning. Got a new camera here, testing it out and see how it actually works. As you've seen in my previous videos talking about my 360 video, my 360 camera, it just, I guess, old school. The app is not available anymore. The computer software is not updated for the new Windows, pretty much anything after Windows 7. So I figured I'll just go ahead and update my hardware of camera so I can actually get back doing 360 videos. And hopefully this camera does what it says it would do. It's supposed to have good audio, better quality of 2K, 4K, and 5.7K video. I don't even think YouTube has anything over 4K to actually play. I don't know if they do, 5, 6, 7, or 8. I don't know if they do or not. I haven't done any 4K videos so long, I don't know anything above that. Last time I did a 4K, it was showing that they only had that maximum quality of viewing, so we'll see. But right now we're going to go see what it would take to get this client some internet. See which tower I got to get off of. I got 3 in this park. I'm thinking it's going to be tower number 1, so it's programmed for tower number 1. If I have to get on another one, I just log into it and tell it to use the credentials to tie into another tower. And I have one part that went down this morning about 10 minutes ago, and I hadn't checked to see if it's come back up or not. Been having issues with it just randomly dropping out, so I may go check it. And plus I got a service call in this part where I'm doing this install. The one I installed about 3 weeks ago, they said that their devices keeps dropping out, and I don't know if that's because the CPE is dropping out from the AP, or is the router that I got in a box outside, there's some structure of their RV is not letting the signal get into their RV strong enough. I may have to move the router to the inside. Or if it's the CPE, the tower that it's coming off of is probably about maybe 120 feet max from it. I may just run a wire and bury it and feed it from the box instead of wirelessly, and see if that solves the problem. If I find that it's the CPE, because the AP is good 25-30 feet up in the air, and the CPE is roughly about 3 feet off the ground pointing up that direction. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not, but it's not showing any dropouts of the CPE, but they saying it's dropping out their equipment. But I do see their devices, some of them are -70, -80. So I'm thinking it's going to be they just not getting a good signal in the RV from the router. But let's go get this one installed and just move to the next one and the next one and see what all I can get done today. All right, let's see if anybody's actually here, which hopefully it is. The AC is running. And where would we tie in this sucker? What tower would it be? It looks like number 2, not 1. Well, yeah, there's the tower over there. And I would say that one probably not 10-foot pole would get me above and get me to possibly the tower over there, number 1, which is programmed, as long as I can get the speed they want. You can see the antenna. Got trees over here, but it is 2.4 gigahertz. So let's see if anybody's here. But I'll tell you what, this drain line, this brown line that you see here, how many traps do you need before you get it from the RV to the PVC pipe? I see 1, 2, 3, and then one way on the end. That's going to hold a lot of crap before it even gets to the it goes into the pipe. We all know it rolls downhill, not up and downhill. So let's see if anybody's here. Okay, well, we're going to need a 10-foot pole on this one. So we can go slide down there and get a 10-foot pole and get some brackets and go ahead and get probably a whole box full of screws that I normally use for mounting these things. Some screws that I can use pretty much for the boxes and mounting the antenna pole and all that good stuff. Pretty much it seems like this one side screw is like a 2-inch screw. I probably would move up to, instead of 1/4-inch heads, I'll probably go up to 5/16 just to give that little extra better durability, because of the thickness of the screw itself is going to be bigger too. And I've used some in the past, and it works real well in the box and the brackets to give that little extra strength. So let's go get that stuff and get back here and get this one installed, and then pretty much go across the street and do a service call and see why their equipment sometimes drop out. If it's the CPE dropping out, or is it their devices dropping out because the signal is weak, as it shows in WISP. Their devices has a negative like 87 sometimes. It's in the red, so that might be the issue. If it is, I'll just move the router on the inside and maybe just run a wire over there, but I have to bury it. I don't know if I want to do that today or not, but at least got to figure out what the issue is. Why is it dropping out? What's dropping out? And fix the problem. So we'll see. But let's get the Ace hardware and get this one installed.
How y'all doing today?
Doing good. All right, let's get this strapped down. Not going too far. Basically just down the street. Should be good enough. Yeah, ain't going nowhere. Let's get back and get this thing installed and done. All right. Somebody behind me? Yep. Beep, 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 beep. All right. Let's get back to that RV and get this thing installed, get some wires ran, get them some internet. Should be pretty easy. At least it looks like it's going to be. Let's go find out. Well, back here at the site, and the good thing is I get to park my vehicle in the shade. So that's going to be nice. When I get all finished, the car won't be blistering hot. So let's go get this all put together, get the wire ran, put up the pole, and then get inside and get their account active and get them some internet. Alright, let's get this nice radio here mounted on the pole. Let's see here. Get as high as possible. Once I got enough threads to play with, which is kind of running out. The thickness of the pole might not be enough. Slide it down a little bit. Get on that next section there, make it a little tighter. Yeah, that'll work a lot better. There we go. Now let's get adjustables and tighten this up. Don't have any of the small little nanos actually in stock. I finally ran out of them things. What are like 2 dozens of them. Finally ran out of them. Right. I think I'm going to put this on this side, possibly. Well, that's more than enough. I don't know. I'm debating that's going to be high enough. Which one I need to run it to. That's going to be that just is enough to get it above their RV. Now, do they have anything on top of their RV, like air conditioning or anything like that, that would be in the way, is the question. I don't think so. Air conditioning's in the back. It should be high enough. I'll put it there and see what kind of signal we get. Mount as high as possible. Still get the drill and all that good stuff. Alright, now let's get the wire to the inside. I don't think I got any that will reach. I don't think it's going to be enough to reach. I don't think it will be. I don't think any of these would be long enough, so I'm just going to keep these here until I see a place that I can use them. So let's get the wire inside and get it stuck to the outside, put the end on it, put it all on the pole, put the pole up, and then work on the inside where the AC is. guarantee on this video there's going to be people laughing about this one. Where's your drill?
It's all right.
I took everything out of the car last night to pack things up and get to the hospital. Well, I'll repack this morning. It's just not enough. I felt like I was forgetting something, but I just couldn't figure out exactly what. Well, I know what it is now.
Drill.
Yeah, I feel every bit of it, boy. But it is what it is. I'm just glad I don't have self-tapping screws, because then I wouldn't be able to do this. Because they have that drill tip on the end. You got to have a drill to make it work.
Yeah.
That should be about the right direction. And I'll find out when I...
Yeah, you can tell where some people had dish TV or...
Yeah, see, that's the old cable.
Because some of it's coming up out the ground somewhere. Yeah, right here. Going up out the ground right there.
Yeah, that's the old cable they used to use. You see it goes underground right there. Then they ran this new lines.
Yeah, I think all that is...
Distributing box. That's all that is.
Yep.
That's all. That's part of the new lines they put up on that pole that's right over there. You see, like up to the first 4 foot, 5 foot, nothing but orange wires, all tied up in there. Yeah, this is when you really wanted to have a drill that you forget to bring, because this wood is not that soft. But it's doable.
Called a, I don't know, I think it's a whitey yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit like I don't know what.
Woo.
I caught two, but one got off the hook, flat, went back to one. Hold it.
Looking up is not helping with that sun right dead in the way. I'm guessing that's where it's going to be. So we're going to tighten this one up just enough to hold in place. Then I can get the next screw. Actually, I should be able to lock it down with this one. Got that?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, we got this one set up. I was afraid that it would not pick up too well because the height of it, but getting all the speed it's supposed to have, and actually a little more, so we're good. Get more than a speed. So we should be good. All right. Put this stuff up and go right over there and check that out, because I got a tower down now in this park that went down, and for some whatever reason hasn't come back on. That is it for this particular video, and I thank you for watching, subscribing, sharing, commenting, all that good stuff that actually helps out the channel. Now I'll mosey on down a little bit and see what their issue is with their internet of some devices that they say is dropping out. So let's go see if we can fix that problem.